Fiction Award goes to our lead by
They say a blind pig finds, even a blind pig finds an acorn once in a while. And this is certainly my acorn. Thank you. Everybody all involved, the sponsors, I really want to thank the librarians and the independent booksellers. Anybody who puts any book in someone's hand and says, I think you would like this, is doing an incredible favor to the reader and to the writer. It's a personal act that the generosity cannot be underestimated. It makes us a community. And I'm so thankful for every person that does that. You know, and it's not, I know independent booksellers and I know librarians do it all the time, but even readers, it's just such a, well, it's what makes us family. And I just really want to thank you and thank the sponsors, everybody involved, because that's how this thing works. I want to thank Counterpoint Press and Dan Smetanka, who's my editor. And I also want to thank my wonderful family and friends who have to live with somebody who some of the time is in the room, but not really in the room at all. And, you know, thank you very much. It means a lot to me. I'm going to read I decided to read a paragraph. My daughter suggested that I read a paragraph, the paragraph to start each section. So, this is the first section. Leonard Jefferson was a cliche and she knew it. 24, both school teacher and widow. She tucked the sweater over her blouse, and then her husband's sheepskin lined riding coat. His death the year previous had deposited her in a sad, inevitable season. She weathered it as dumb animal scratches for summer's remnants beneath the snow, not understanding winter or seeking to, only enduring it. The absence was endless and reasonless. It seemed less a wound, which mourning would have mitigated and eventually closed, than a flaw in herself, requiring constant stitching to keep from bleeding through. This is part 2. It is a strange country where a person's behavior opposes his or her emotions, but this country is nothing if not strange. Angered, a man ceases speaking and listening. He is inclined to leave others for his own company, whether they are inclined to stir his ire or quell it. Most work themselves into distraction or exhaustion and return to their homes and families or flop houses or work camp tents in their stead and sleep as if stone or earth. Women clean, a woman cleans meticulously rooms otherwise ignored, or reorders closets and drawers are hung and beat carpets on the clothesline. If circumstances require another's presence, both are liable to respond in terse though courteous terms until they have managed the rough water that was other people. Lucky Jefferson, the Lincoln County Sheriff, took his smoke break at halftime in the high school basketball on the high school gym's back steps. Davenport was down 5 and hadn't shot a free throw all night. Though through the window, Lucky and a dozen or so locals listened to the coach swear and kick lockers. In the morning, they would gather for coffee and determine whether he needed to be fired. Opinion was offered and assayed at the cafe by 12 farmers with no standing other than land. Once figured, though, it was as sure as yesterday's weather. And then this is the last paragraph of the book. A man in a black suit, heavy and stooped with age, passed the other direction. Angel recognized him, a demon from a bad dream long ago. The man dropped something gold and flat and metal onto the casket, and then began to weep. Thank you very much.
I'm not making a move on him, I'm just fixing the collar. Who wants a prize?